Surprised a lot of us because he's had tweeted positive things for you. He's an influencer, a conservative, and this is what he came out and said after this revelation and your appearance with Sean. Listen.
My intention is don't lie about your life at the expense of me, my mom, and all of the people that you've affected throughout your life. You don't get to pretend you're some moral family guy. You don't get to pretend all these things. Talk policy, talk normal. Do not lie.
So he saw that and says, you're lying, Herschel. What do you say about your son? Is he telling the truth?
Well, I love my son unconditionally, and that's where I've always been. I always loved him unconditionally. You know, he graduated college a couple of months ago. He's now a young man doing his own thing, but his father's always there for him. I always will be for any of my kids, and I love them. I always support them. And I always have supported him, and I always will, and I love him unconditionally.
But he's doing tremendous damage to you by coming out with those statements. Do you know why he's saying this?
Well, the damage he's doing is letting people know that the left will do whatever they can to win this seat. And I told you when I got in this race, I'm going to win this seat. People see someone sitting here in front of you right now that's been redeemed, and I want America to know I'm living proof that you can make mistakes and get up and keep going forward, but you can only do it in this country right here, and you can only do it if we get this election correct this come November, because we vote for the people on the left, like the guy running against Senator Warnock. You're not going to have a chance to be redeemed. He's a minister, and he don't believe in redemption. Right now, they're trying to destroy America. They're trying to destroy Georgia, and I'm not going to let them happen. It ain't going to happen on my watch.
And he went on to tweet, he said, I stayed silent as the atrocities committed against my mom was downplayed. I stayed silent when it came out that my father, Herschel Walker, had all these random kids across the country, none of whom he raised. What do you say to that?
Well, what I say to that is just what I said. I love him unconditionally. I wrote about everything in my book. People can read the book. I wrote about it. I bared my whole soul out in the book. I was forgiven. The Lord has forgiven me. Like I said, I'm a Christian. I will always be a Christian. That's the reason I got into this race, because I see things that are going wrong that's not right in this country. They're trying to separate us. They're trying to divide us. Well, I want to bring people together. That's the way I've always been. I don't care who you are. And whether you have fallen down, I'm telling you can get up. I'm telling you that you can have success if you're willing to admit your problem and get up and keep going forward. But they want to take this seat away. They need this seat here in Georgia. And I'm telling everyone out there, and I'm not trying to promote anything here, you got to go to teamherschel.com. Let's keep this seat. I can promise you I'm going to win this seat.
So